Hi everybody, it's Queen Jelly and welcome to or welcome back to the Toy Box. This is a doll and toy themed YouTube channel that is meant for adult collectors such as myself. Of course, I do my best to keep the channel family friendly, but it is something to keep in mind. Today's unboxing is going to be of the Skull Cat series mystery figures by, I believe, Jin Art. Yes, they're by Jin Art. This is a Kika Goods order. Before we get to that though, I just want to remind y'all that I do my video in segments. We'll start with a little chat, then we'll go around, we'll unbox these. These are blind boxes. Then we'll look at them up close individually, and then at the end we'll add in some photos, and then at the very end I'll put either a photo or a clip of whatever doll I'm going to be unboxing next. If you are interested in particular parts of that, please don't forget to use the timeline. It'll show you exactly what sections to look at if you're interested in particular parts. Maybe you only want to see them after they've been opened. Maybe you only want to see the unboxing. That's totally up to you. Just use those timestamps down below to get there. I do apologize. It just started pouring here and my dog does not like the rain. So if you hear my dog, that's because she's just sitting right next to me. But this is, like I said, from Kika Goods. It is a sealed case, so we will be opening it together. I will take off all of this together when we're facing the other direction, just so that we can confirm that it's a brand new case. How Kika Goods does it is, and I think that that's coming from the suppliers, but still, they guarantee that you get 6 different designs. So if you can either get the 6 different ones, or you can get 5 core ones and a hidden one. There's actually a few of these available right now, or as of filming, there was a few of these available as confirmed on Kika Goods. So whichever one I don't get, I might be able to get from there, because surprisingly the hidden was available as a confirmed. So if I don't get the hidden one, I might order it that way. We'll see. But I will say that these are a lot smaller. They're going to be you can see the whole box is the size of my head. And maybe I'm just used to the BJD boxes being so large that these feel really small. But I did actually get these to be pets for my dolls. So it's not too bad that they're small. I will say that also does explain it though, because Kika Goods has technically anything over $30 you should be able to get free shipping on. However, BJDs typically don't qualify for them. So I was actually ordering an outfit from a pre-order, and it said it qualified for the free shipping, which was crazy because I'd never been able to get free shipping from Kika Goods before. But I needed to go over $30, so I added on this set of 6. Like I said, brand new sealed case. You can either get them as a single, a set of 3, which the 3 will be the 6 where it's confirmed 3 different ones. You just don't know which 3. And then the 6 is confirmed 6 different ones. You don't know which 6. If you bought a single 6 times though, it could be duplicates. But this way you confirm it's not duplicates. And if you have any issues, you just contact Kika Goods within 7 days and they'll get a replacement for you. I think I've kind of rambled on for a few minutes, but there is the back of the box. Like I said, you can see the different styles that are available. Oof. I purchased these because I love cats and I love gothic things, so the fact that they are skull cats I think is super cute. I love the Egyptian theme to this main one that's on the box. I didn't look too much into them because I wanted to really be surprised by their design though, so I don't have too much other information. If there's anything else that's important, I'll add them in between the segments. So I think it's about time for me to turn around and get started on these. So in the meantime, don't forget to do all the fun YouTube things like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Even something as simple as a like can really change things around for us. So I do appreciate you for watching. I also appreciate you if you interact. I do my best, of course, to respond to comments as well, but sometimes life can get a little overwhelming and I might not be able to keep up with them. But I will do the best that I can, and I will see you in just a moment. All right, so now we're here on the desk. As you can see, they are mostly in Chinese characteristics, so I can't really read most of this, but on Kika Goods, it translates it to cat skull series, but I'm also seeing a 2 here, so I'm thinking that this is the second version. These are the 6 regulars that you can get, and I don't even see it mentioning anything about the hidden one, and I don't know what the ratios are. Again, I will look at kikagoods.com. If it tells me, I will tell you in between the 2 segments, right in between when we go to look at the figurines close up. Because of it being in Chinese, I don't think there's really much else that I can say. Again, these are by Jin Art. They have a Facebook and an Instagram, and there's a QR code that you can scan if you want to know more about the designer. I have a feeling these are going to be pretty similar in size to like my Tokidoki figurines, now that I'm seeing how like small this full box of 6 is. So in order to guarantee you a brand new set, that's why they send it to you in the shipper. So this is how you would see it in stores if you were to find them out in public. And it's so cute. Here's the 6 little designs. There's the Egyptian cat on the front. That same information about the designer on the side. And then the same information on the back. That again that says Jin Arts. Has some QR information, or I mean some like product information and some QR codes to verify them. As you can see, they are quite shiny. Never heard of anyone having any issues with getting fakes from Kika Goods, so I'm not too worried about that, but it is nice to know that there are authentications on these. Usually these kind of things have tear strips. Okay, so I guess you just pull the top. Okay, so we have a red bag. This is Jin Arts. Is it? No way. I thought these were hard Oh, come on. No. Okay, apparently I have to cut it because it did not. These are fuzzy. Oh, no. Okay. LOL. It's just a plastic bag that made me think it was fuzzy. That's so funny. And that, oh my gosh, I made myself laugh. These are little hard plastic figurines. We got the cover one though. So here is our little cat. Ooh, and then there is our little skull hat. Cute. These do not have cards though. Which I didn't know that nowadays these came without cards, so that's kind of interesting. All right, so number 2 we have, looks like a little tabby cat. Looks like their arm can just kind of pop out. I saw that it was articulated on the other one, so I'm not completely surprised by that. And then there's a little hat. These are so much smaller than I thought they were going to be honest. Ugh, why do these even have tear tabs if they're not gonna work? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we got a little black one. Cute. Oh my goodness. Sweet babies. I love kitty cats. And then there's their little mask. This little tabby is a lot of little trouble. The other 2 are standing up just fine. Oh, their feet are also articulated. That'd do it. Ooh, it's a little blue one. How pretty. And there's their mask. Oof, I'm gonna have to do something about that tabby, but he's gonna have to hang out over here for now. Boop. See, that one's fine. I don't know why the tabby's giving me such issue. Boop. Oh, it's a Siamese. Oh, and they have like a traditional skull head. It is a little bit pearlescent, which is really cute. Ta-da! Yay! Oh, it's a white kitty with the little pearlescent mask again. Cute. All right, so it looks like we did get the 6 regular designs, which is perfectly fine with me. Oops. As long as I can get these to balance at some point, we'll be fine. But right now, the issue I'm mostly having is that they're very top heavy. So I'm gonna go see if I can get them to balance, and then we'll talk about them. Can you tell I normally review dolls? LOL. Because a good unboxer of like blind boxes probably would have showed you each one individually as they open them. But I was thinking in my normal mindset where I'm like, hey, I want to like show them off once they're dressed, but like they just have little hats. I'm super happy with them. I actually really like the size a little bit more than I thought I would. Because at first I was really nervous when they came in and they were really small. But that's kind of what I wanted them for anyways, to be companions for my BJDs. Before I forget, I wanted to show these guys next to some of my other BJDs for size comparison. So we have the Cute Beast Antu series. They go to about there on them. And then these are the Minty Forest series, the 10,000 Escape Plan series, and then the Antu Cat TVs. So they would work with any of them, but I do feel like they work good with the 1/12 scale dolls. They look to be good companions for those. I did actually make another Kika Goods order, and I did happen to add in the last one, so the hidden, so I will have a full set, because for some reason that was just available for like I didn't have to ask them about it or anything. It was already available as a selectable option, so I went ahead because again I got free shipping on them, so, and they're really cheap, especially compared to the BJDs that I normally get. I'm going to try and insert a picture here, maybe keep it in the corner as we go, of the names that are translated on Kika Goods. Again, I'm kind of surprised that they don't have like cards or anything like them. But again, since I purchased these from Kika Goods, I'm not worried about them being fakes. And they are small. And again, I think they were like $8 or $9 a box, so they weren't super expensive. But we have Siamese, Tabby, Persian, Millennium, Star, and Ragdoll. And then the last one's just called Hidden, and it's green. So the hats, as you can see, are separate pieces, so you can interchange them between the cats, and you can also either wear them facing front or facing back. I do currently have them wearing their own. So for Persian, they have bright blue eyes, a brown collar. They're mostly a cream color, but with brown tips to their toes, paws, and tail. The arms are articulated, but they are separate pieces, so they may come out easily. The legs rotate, but are quite stiff. And then the tail is ever so slightly poseable, but not, it's not one of those ones that are really going to hold the pose, but you can kind of push it and then use it to kind of help hold the doll, or in this case, make it where it doesn't want to stand as much. But yeah, I really use the tail as kind of a kickstand to help hold them up. Their mask is just a plain white, but it does have a little bit of a pearl essence to it. For a tabby cat, they are mostly yellow with a slightly darker orangey brown stripe pattern on them. They have it on their front here, on the back, and then their paws and belly are white. They have a slightly brownish red collar with a gold bell in the center, or a bronzy bell in the center, I should say. And then their mask is yellow with the kind of same tabby stripings on it. For our Persian cat, they are solid black with a red collar with a yellow bell on it. They have bright yellow eyes with brown centers, and then all of their paws and bellies are also white. Their mask is red, kind of the same color as their collar, with then a cross on the forehead and a white section in the front. This to me kind of looks like a luchador mask. Millennium is the one that's on the front, but I do think that they are my favorite. I don't know why they're called Millennium, because they're a little Egyptian cat. But they are black, so of course that's gonna help. But I love that they have this like gold and blue accents. They have gold nails. They have a yellow gold collar with a red bell on the front, as well as a blue trim underneath. Their eyes are yellow, black, and blue. They have a little gold nose. And then their mask is gold with blue stripes on it. All just very Egyptian, which makes sense for a cat series to have an Egyptian cat, because they were very highly praised in Egypt. And probably still are. I don't know. They do balance, but not very well, as you can see. Then we have Star, which I think that that's coming from their mask. They are a like night sky blue. Their toes and paws are silver. Their belly and face are white. And then they have that metallic design on the collar, almost just shy of like a rose gold. They have a yellow bell. Their eyes are creamy yellow with blue in the center and then silver for the pupils. And they also have silver tips at the end of their ears. Their mask is also fun because it's that same nighttime blue, but then they have little stars printed on it, and then it fades down to a lighter blue with some more stars over in this corner. And then last but certainly not least is Ragdoll. So they are a off-white kitty with slightly whiter paws and belly, but because of them being off-white, it kind of blends together. Their collar is light blue with a white bell. They have white eyes with blue scleras and white pupils and a little orange nose. And then there is a little bit of gray here at the tips of their ears and at the tip of their tail. And then their mask is a little bit more pearlescent. It is blue in the center and then kind of fades out into a white. I'm not sure why this one is called Ragdoll either, because I would really have liked some like stitching detail or something like that on it if that was the intent for this character to be more of a doll. But other than that, I'm really happy with them. Again, I just ordered the hidden design, so I'm going to go ahead and share this video with all of y'all before that arrives, but that will be in a separate video. I also recently got a gift with my rewards points that goes with the Cute Beast series over there, so I will probably tack that on at the end of this video just to give it a little bit more length. Pardon the shift here, but I did want to add this clip to the end because I don't think this is going to be enough for another video. But if you can see back here, I have my 2 Cute Beast dolls. This is a rewards points, so this was essentially free to me. I did have to pay for the shipping, and again, I spent a lot of money. That's why I had the rewards points to get this, but it was a rewards points program from Kika Goods. This is one of the things you can get with your rewards points, and it is for an accessory set meant to go with the Cute Beast series. So I'm gonna get this packaging off and I'll show you what I got inside. Now, the interesting thing with this is I also ordered this like the same day that I ordered these dolls, and I ordered them in 2 different shipments because I used their points that I earned from these to get this. But they came on, they like got delivered at 2 different times. 3 came through a shipping facility that's closer to where I live. These came through a totally different state. I don't know why, but they did. I think that's why they took a couple extra days to get here. So here is one part of it, and then here's another part, and I think that's everything. So this should be the mug. So here's the thing, I did not see until after I'd ordered it, but apparently these are not food safe, but they look like food items, so I'm kind of confused. But this is a mug for Penny's box. It looks like a little cauldron, and as you can see, it has this little handle. It says Penny's box, and then has this little staff on it, which is one of the the Cute Bee series staffs. But on the website, it says like, don't use for food, and it doesn't have any like safe for food or not logos on it. So a little confused on that. And same with this. It also came with a wooden spoon, but it's just a wooden spoon. I guess it goes with the cauldron. It's supposed to, you know, but I'm confused as to why they're not for food. But that's what it says. So, okay, so they sent some extra glove hands, which the two that I already have glove hands, so like that's fine. And then a blank wand. So let's see if we got one that's different than the ones we have already. So we have this one. So it is the same as the one we already have, but it is clear instead of having the red accents. So it is a little bit different because of it being the blank, but it's the same mold that we already have. And then this was honestly the main reason why I ordered it. Okay, so not this part that I'm going to show you next. So this is an acrylic keychain. So you get one random one out of the series. And this is actually kind of cute because it's the one that this one is recolored off of. But it's this little acrylic keychain that kind of looks like an Instagram post. Cute Beast Magic series, and then like I said, a picture of the little hamster, and then 8,888 likes, Penny's box, and there's a little piece of cheese up there. It's cute. Maybe it's supposed to be a mouse. I don't know. I was told it was a hamster. I don't know. Like I said, I don't own that series, but this is supposed to be a bag for these. It's not as good a quality as like my Walk the Doll bag that I like actually paid for, which you know, that's to be expected for it being a free gift. But it says Antu Cute Beast Magic series, and then it has these cute little ears at the top, and it says Penny's box, and then it is this clear open case. But this is supposed to be so that I can put them in there. And then you can add this strap on it, and I put on the acrylic keychain as well. And then they have their very own dedicated Walk the Doll bag. It is literally specifically designed to put two dolls in side by side. So I thought it's literally perfect for these two. And now they have their own very special, like, safe place to be kept. Hopefully keep their accessories together, because they do like to throw those around. And then, you know, if I want to take them out, I can just grab this bag really quick, and then I have them to come with me to go out for photo shoots or just on a walk if I feel like it. I just thought that this was the main reason why I got it. So I thought it would be fun to have some functional merch, but again, still a little confused because the listing does say like that they're not intended for food. So what do I know? But maybe that's why they gave it out for free. They're falling over because the plastic is kind of warped, but that's just from being in the package. It literally just got pulled out. So over time, it'll relax and go back into position, and then it'll be easier for me to stand it. So for something that I got for free with my rewards points, I'm pretty happy with it. Again, it's cheap. It's not super well made, but like, it's not supposed to be. It has this cute keychain. Again, some spare hands, which aren't a bad thing, especially because I love the gloved hands. And then, again, a spare wand, which still matches her. So it is a good thing to have in case something were to happen to this one. And then, again, the mug and spoon that I guess are for photography. So I still think they're really cute. I just would have liked to been able to use it, because something that I like is when I can have like actually like functional merch. But this Walk the Doll bag is functional, so that's what we wanted. I know this was kind of short, that's why I just threw it at the end of another video, but I do still hope you enjoyed, and then I'll give it back to me. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Let me know which one of these is your favorite in the comments down below. I think my favorite has to be the little Egyptian cat here, Millennium. Let me know which one's your favorite or favorites. And I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye. And don't forget to stick around past this next clip to see what we unbox next.